guys, good morning. It has been a while since I do my last video. I believe it's more than half a year this time. I'm so sorry about the delay and the frequency of my videos in my YouTube channel. There are many things going on now, especially COVID, which is affecting everyone in the world. And then especially I have a young child now at home, so the time that I can spend doing my video or editing or even recording is very rare. So I actually don't have much time to do my video, so maintaining my channel now is a little bit tough for me, but I wanted to continue doing this because this is my interest, and I really appreciate you guys who still follows me and still subscribe to my channel. So this motivates me to continue as well. So I don't want to give up so easily just because I don't have time to do it. But I also hope that you guys do continue to support me and subscribe to my channel, even though my frequency of the videos is very low. I will try to increase the frequency of my uploading to keep new videos coming. So today I will want to try 2 different type of foundation. I also will be trying 2 primers. So let's quickly get started. First of all, I will use a toner. Alright, so now I'm done with the toner. Forgive my voice, I have a nose block at the moment. I'm not sure if it's like sinus in the morning. So now I will put on my moisturizer. I hope you guys, no matter where you are now, you guys are fine and healthy, and hopefully this whole COVID will go away soon. So hopefully everybody stay safe and then stay healthy. Alright, so now I'm done with my toner and my moisturizer. Now will be the product for the day, which is this 2. One is from Mercier, and then the other one is actually a drugstore product from Canmake. It's a primer. So both of them are actually primer, but they have sunblock protecting function as well. So for Canmake, they have this UV protection of SPF 50+ and PA 4+. So this is so called a primer, and at the same time they have this UV protection layer also. So likewise for Mercier, they actually come up with this pure canvas primer protecting. This protecting, which means it covers this UV protection of SPF 30 and then UVB/UVA PA 3+. So if you compare the UV protection of these 2 products, Canmake one is slightly stronger and well protected because of this SPA 50+, and PA, it has 4 PA+, unlike Mercier that only have SPF 30 and PA 3+ only. But we shall try out on their texture and other effects as well, because since it's a primer with UV protection, we shall try on the face to see what are the difference between these two products. So one side, half of my face, I will do it with Mercier, and the other half of my face I will use it with Canmake. Likewise, besides these two products that we are trying today, I will be trying two different types of foundation as well. One is this Drugstore brand, which is Clio Cover foundation. They came up with this limited edition packaging. And then the other one will be this Studio Fix M.A.C foundation. Both of them are cushion foundation, and later when I unbox this, you will realize how similar the packaging is as well. So for today's video, I will be trying out the primer and also the cushion foundation. Today will be a comparison between luxury brand and drugstore brand primer and foundation to see what's the difference between these two. Then let's quickly begin. So this side of my face, I will use Mercier. All these products I have not yet tried them at all, so this is my first impression of these four products. So when I open up this Mercier primer, this is how the packaging is like. It's a very simplistic cream color with their brand and the description below. So this new series of pure canvas primer, they emphasize on silicone free, so which will, I believe, is more friendly to sensitive skins, and it will not cause any block or clog to your skin. So let's just try on to see. When you squeeze it out, it's a little bit of this cream color. Then for the luxury brand, I will apply it on my left side of the face. So forehead, nose, and my chin. Maybe a bit too much for half a face. It's been a while since I do makeup, so very hard to gauge the amount used. So because this primer that I'll be testing out today has SPF UV protection, so just now I just straight away apply this right after my skincare. There is no need for me to apply sunblock since they have UV protection for this product already. Okay, the application of the primer by Mercier is very the texture is very light. It's like applying lotion, so this is something that I think is quite good, because it's very comfortable to your skin and it's very lightweighted, and so far it's not sticky as well. It gives you a little bit of glow to the skin. Not much for concealing your pores. The pores still remain as big as it could be, and then it really just did a protecting, I believe, because of the UV protection. Other than that, I didn't see how it helps to improve your skin condition. Probably we have to check it out to see if it helps your foundation to be more long lasting. This is what a primer should be doing, right? But as of now, when I apply, this is my first impression. I don't feel oily or sticky to the skin. but just now I did use tissue to wipe my nose, so I shall apply a little bit more to my nose area. Just touch up a bit on my nose area. So this is the Canmake Mermaid series with the SPF 50. It says that it could use for face and body. It's a sunscreen makeup base, and I think they have two colors, 01 and 02, and I chose 01. So let's try on to see the texture of it. So again, you have to twist open this and then you squeeze it out. So I think I'll use this much. When you squeeze it out, this one looks more yellowish as compared to the Laura Mercier one. So I'll just apply. Okay, texture is also pretty light. And this one has more of a sunscreen smell as compared to the Laura Mercier one. But it's also very lightweighted and easy to apply. Texture is very watery as well. Doesn't change your skin tone. Both products doesn't change the skin tone. It doesn't change much, right? But for Laura Mercier, I think it gives you a little bit of glow. For this Canmake one, I think it doesn't give much glow. It retains or mattify a little bit. Then it helps to brighten a bit, I believe. This side, it keeps your skin color as it is. But for the Canmake one, it does brighten up a little bit, not much. So I have done applying. Based on what I see, it helps to mattify the glow on the skin a bit. Like here, it helps to glow out. It helps your skin to have a little bit more glow, but unlike here, it helps to mattify instead. And then pore concealing, not exactly, but it's not like the Laura Mercier one. Laura Mercier, you can still see the pores wide open even for my cheek area, but then for Canmake, it only helped to minimize a little bit, but not much. So far I'm quite comfortable with these two primers. The texture is quite similar. They are very lightweighted and watery, but maybe Laura Mercier is more watery than the Canmake one. But both of them are not sticky. It gives you a very comfortable texture. It's not sticky at all. It's still comfortable to wear on. So depending on which one you prefer, the price also makes a difference actually. This is a lot more expensive than Canmake. Canmake, I believe, is $20 over, but then they used to have discounts in drugstores. So after discount, maybe it's about 18 plus, if I'm not wrong. Then, but for Laura Mercier, the original price of it is already $72, I believe. But I got it through Sephora's member sale. so of 20%, 2-3 times of the price of Canmake. We will see how it helps with the foundation later. So as of now, this is my first impression, and the price difference really make you have to reconsider whether is it worth to get the Laura Mercier one. But today, because Laura Mercier, I will match with this Studio Fix MAC foundation, and Drugstore will go with Drugstore Clio. So maybe there will be a difference also. Other day I will separately compare the primer as well to make it a fair comparison again. So today is also just first impression of trying the primer and the foundation, and it's a comparison between the cheap and the expensive brands. So anyway, we will just look at first impression and how the makeup effect it is on the face for today first. Now we can move on to foundations already. We will use these two different cushion foundation then. For MAC, I already throw away the box. I only keep the cushion. So this is how it looks like on the outside, and then when you open it up, there's a mirror, and then with the puff, I haven't used it at all, and then when you open up, it's a seal. So when you open it, this is how it looks like. The look of this foundation is just a normal sponge, like how the normal foundations, cushion foundation is supposed to look like. So let's straight away apply onto the face. The puff is also pretty normal. Maybe I zoom in and show you the application. This is my first time using a MAC foundation. I never tried this brand before. I was always attracted by other brands, and then I will forget to buy MAC. So this is my first time trying out. Wow. Studio Fix, right? It's best known for its coverage, is it? Because I can clearly see the difference before and after already. I only tap once, and this is how it looks like now. On screen, I am very happy to see this effect because I love how the complexion is now, right? I only just dab once and spread around, and I just pat it all over my face. Wow, I'm very impressed by the effect. Seriously. And the color I use is not too different. Did you see the difference? Because recently my skin condition is very bad and I have some scars, and you see this kind of redness. By the way, this is a scratch that caused by my kid. So yeah, it's a scar that is still recovering. But like just now when I pat over here, most of the darkness and those scars are gone, and this redness also, this scar, this wound just reduced by a lot. Okay, I zoom out a bit. Does it look like it's very heavy or too white on me? I don't think so, right? The color that I'm using right now is N22. Yeah, I don't think it is too bright for me. I think it's just nice. I love the coverage of this foundation. So good. And Yeah, and it helps to fills my pores a bit. I can zoom in again and show you. Like just now, for the Laura Mercier, it doesn't conceal the pores at all, right? But look at this now. It doesn't really conceal, but it helps to fill in the pores and then flatten it on the surface so that your skin looks really pretty. And then there is a little light glow, and it's not sticky at all. For the nose and the side of it, it is not cakey. It doesn't cause any cakiness. And for the dark circle part, dark circle I think is fine as well. My forehead is very short, so don't need much. I just dab a little bit only. Does it look cakey to you, or is it too fair? Not really, right? I hope. Yeah. So this part is M.A.C. The emphasis is on complete coverage cushion pad, and it has SPF 50 PA4+. So this one also have UV protection. So if you have a primer with UV protection and you add on with a cushion foundation or any foundation that has UV protection, I think is sufficient for indoors. I wouldn't say for outdoors because now the sun is very strong. It's not sticky even, so I like how it is. See, I use a tissue and it will just fall off straight away, and it doesn't transfer much so far. So this side I will use Clio. Clio is from Korea. It's a Korean brand. For Clio is also very famous for its coverage. And this is the Clio Kill Cover Founwear Cushion. This is how it looks like. Do you see a similarity in the cover and packaging? This is Clio. This is M.A.C. But the quality of the packaging is different. M.A.C is very rounded, even on the surface. But then for Clio, the surface is only here. It do a bump up. And then at the corner and the edge of it is flat. So in terms of holding on to the product and the cushion foundation on your hand, this is more comfortable than this. For now, let's see the quality of the foundation. So when you open up, again there is a mirror and then a puff, and then your cushion foundation. So as I will just remove the seal. Another thing is, I'm not sure, is it because I keep it for too long? Can you see the edge of it? There is the stickiness caused by the seal was not removed totally. But the sponge is just the usual sponge, same as M.A.C. But I think I feel a difference in the puff. M.A.C one is thicker and this is slightly thinner. So this one, not as thick, is a very standard kind of puff. Texture wise also not as comfortable when you put your finger in to the puff, and the edge is also a bit rough, unlike the M.A.C one is more comfortable. So let's try it on. Again, I'll also use a tab. This is slightly, the sponge is slightly harder. When you press on it, is hard, but for MAC it's slightly more spongy and springy. So let me zoom in a little. And then just apply. I feel a little bit different already when I close up and take a good look. The color I use is 3-BY. 3-BY. Because Korean products are usually very fair, their foundation colors are very fair, so I will not choose, especially for Clio, so this time I don't choose the two most fair brightest color. I chose number 3, but then I think luckily I choose 3. It's just nice to the skin, right? Yeah. When I zoom in and take a good look, it's slightly cakeier as compared to MAC. MAC gives you a very natural, like as if it's on your own skin, right? But for Clio, it's a little bit cakey, and you can see that you applied foundation. It's very obvious. But then coverage wise, I don't think it's as good as MAC as well. Coverage I still think here is better for MAC. Color tone, both are about the same to me. But I think Clio have a more yellowish undertone for this color that I chose, 3-BY. Here is a little bit more dry, and you can see the cakiness and the lines of your skin. A little bit, but not very bad. Let me finish my forehead also. It does give you like a little bit of dryness as compared to the MAC one. A slight cakiness, a little bit. Concealing also not as good as this side. Just now you can see one big patch of flaws have been concealed by MAC foundation, but this side by Clio you can still see the scars around. Yeah, but pore concealing I think Clio is better. Let's try out also if this is non-sticky. Yeah, non-sticky as well. So I think both are very comfortable to wear on. Just that in terms of quality to the texture when you apply this foundation, I think here looks nicer. But also because the makeup base that we use today are different also, so I wouldn't want to judge on that. So anyway, just look at first impression will do, okay? So let me complete my makeup, then we come back to summarize today's product. I will apply my eye primer. Lastly, I want to use this, shall we? This is the first time I'm using this as well. It's by M.A.C, the new blusher. It's called what? Glow Play Blush.
So then just do this.
Alright, so now let's quickly summarize the products that we use today. Today is just a comparison between makeup base of Mercier and Canmake, because they both have UV protection. So there is a similarity between them, but yet one is a luxury brand and one is drugstore brand. So as you guys can see the effect, if you want a makeup base that have pore concealing or pore tightening effect, these two, they unfortunately doesn't do that, but they give you UV protection. So this is really depends on what you need, but both of them, I think the textures are very lightweighted, so very comfortable to the skin. So SPF and UV protection amount is different also, so this is maybe something that you may want to consider as well. Price is also another difference, so that's another thing that you want to consider. Then yep, but because it's first impression, so I'm not sure if what's the difference between the two of them yet at the moment. But if you want primer that can maintain its glow, will be Mercier, because Canmake this particular Mermaid Skin Gel, instead of giving you or keeps the natural glow, it actually helps to mattify a bit, so that's also another difference. Then next will be the foundation. M.A.C and Clio, both are good in coverage and both have SPF in their cushion foundation as well. But application wise, foundation textures and the quality that it applies on the skin is slightly different also. Like I mentioned, for Clio has a little bit of cakiness around, but pore tightening effect is slightly better than M.A.C. M.A.C is just like filling up your pores a little bit and then to flatten, to make it like a very smooth skin. But what Clio does is to tighten the pores a little bit, but it's slightly drier than M.A.C. So if you have dry skin, you may have to reconsider this, or otherwise you have to apply sufficient moisturizer before you apply this cushion foundation. So yep, but for M.A.C is, I think it's very neutral. It's not too dry and it's not too moist, so both of them are not sticky also. It's very comfortable and make your skin feel very breathable, so this is something I like also. And then it's not sticky, not easily transferred. Then what else? The coverage I think is pretty good. M.A.C is slightly more dewy but not sticky also, but maybe because of the primer that I use, Mercier actually retains the glow already, so that's why it's more natural. But for this side, Clio is a little dry, and on top of that, Canmake mattifies the skin, so that's why it looks a bit more matte and then a little bit dry also. But these two also, there is a price difference in them, and then definitely the quality is different also, like the texture to the skin, the makeup effect on your skin, and then the packaging also a little bit different, like I shared in my video just now. So yep, this is something you may want to consider if you're also interested in either products. Then that's my first impression as well, but I'm really, honestly, personally, I will prefer M.A.C because the effect is too impressive. I really like the glow, and yet it's matte, it's comfortable, it's dry, not easily transferred, coverage is good. So this is personal preference already, so I'll leave it to you guys to consider if you are like me, thinking about different products, or you are actually looking around for cushion foundation because summer is coming. So for me in Singapore, every day is summer. Every day is hot and warm, so this kind of cushion foundation is actually works well for me. So alright, that's all for today. So hopefully I will see you guys really soon. I'll try my best to upload more videos. Hopefully I got more time to do them as well. So please continue to support me by following me and subscribe my channel, and do like my video if you really enjoy them. Also please leave me your comments, like what you want to see in my channel in the future, or if you have any comments about the products that I used today, do let me know. Feel free to just leave comments below, and then yep, I'll see you next time then. Bye bye.